There's a brand new type of Plant X seed pod in Ark Survival Ascended where you can get hundreds of Plant X seeds in a very safe location without ever going into the swamp. I'll show you map and GPS coordinates of all the best Plant X seed locations, and also some places you can get Plant X seeds from a different type of plant that tend to be much safer than going into the swamp. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and let's get started. Now there is a brand new type of Plant X seed pod in Ark Survival Ascended, and they are these little green round plants right here. There's a whole bunch of them in this area. I'll show you the coordinates in just a second, but just to make sure you believe me, I'm going to go ahead and gather. You have to grab all of the plants nearby before it'll actually pick up the Plant X seed pod, but look at that. I just got 40 Plant X seeds from that one little green plant, and there's tons of them all around this area, and then there's also the bright red plant seed pods too. So there's like, I don't know, 300 Plant X seeds worth of seed pods right over here, just inside the forest, and you can get some right on the forest edge, which is probably the absolute safest place to get Plant X seed pods. So here's the coordinates of this exact spot, and I'm going to show you how to find it really easily too. So 52 and 85.5, there's a whole bunch of those Plant X seed pods right there. So I'm going to start from the green ob because that's a really good marker. You can find that from all over the map. So starting at about 60.9, 76.1, we're going to head towards the ocean, and you'll see this river and a waterfall right over here. And if we follow that a little bit further down the river, you'll see these giant rocks sticking up from the ocean. This rock points directly towards that cliff face. So we're going to point in kind of a northwestern direction and head straight into the forest, and then right along the bottom here, if you've got a good flyer and you're pretty solid, you can actually find those little seed pods right at the base of that rock. Like, look at that. That's like, I don't know, 10 seed pods just at the base of this rock right here. And here's the coordinates, 55.2, 86.8. Just along the base there, you've already got some, and then if you keep heading into the swamp a little bit further, you're going to find tons of these red flowers, and those are also Plant X seed pods. See, right around here, they are just all over the place. And you can also harvest those pitcher plants to get a tiny chance to get Plant X seeds too. But the further you get towards the edge of this forest, the more likely you are to be able to get one without anything attacking you. So this is by far the best place, and it's the clearest place, so it's a lot easier to see if something nasty is going to come and attack you. And just look at all the Plant X seed pods. You can get all the seeds you need right here. And this little rock right here is probably the closest marker. If you find this rock and head up to the edge of the woods, you'll start seeing those Plant X seed pods right there, right on the edge of the woods. And once again, 51.8, 85.9. So even though we can't get plant species X seeds from cattails anymore, at least at the time of recording this video, we also have these pitcher plants that appear in Ark Survival Ascended, and these will drop Plant X seeds. It's a very low chance, so you're probably going to want to take a good berry harvester like a trike, go up to a bunch of these pitcher plants, and just mash those with the trike. And if we look carefully, we've gotten several thousand berries, and after getting several thousand berries, we have 5 plant species X seeds. So they are 100% sure going to eventually drop from these pitcher plants, but it's a very low chance. But I'll tell you what, this is way safer over here than most locations to find those plant species X seed pods. And we're right here at the north of the swamp area. Here is the location at 47.2, 76.2, and if you look at the green ob, go directly north towards that huge mountain in the distance, you'll find this flat plateau, and then go straight to the river, look at the other side of the river, and right where it starts to converge on the south, that's where we're going to find a bunch of these pitcher plants. This is probably the best place to find those, and we are just barely out of the swamp to where we're not getting attacked by berries and, capros and all that stuff. Now there's one more Plant X seed pod location I'll show you at 66.8, 68.2. We're here pretty far to the west of the green obelisk. This is probably the westernmost place to find a good spot where you can find a Plant X seed pod out in the open. But we find this rock outcropping, and then right below that at the corner is a bright red Plant X seed pod. And you can see this one a lot better than most of them. It's a more clear area, so even though there's a lot of dangerous stuff nearby like Sarcos and Capros, at least you can see them coming for a second. And if you take a flyer down here, you can lure them to come and attack you. Run straight up here and mash E until you've harvested all the plants around first, and then you get your Plant X seeds. And you can fly back away pretty quickly, so if you're on the west side of the map, this might be the closest place to get Plant X seeds. But I'd highly recommend going just a few minutes further east to that first location I showed you, because it's a much safer place to get Plant Species X seeds. Now in Ark Survival Evolved, you used to be able to harvest cattails like these with like a trike or something, and there was about a 1 in 200 chance that you would get a Plant X seed from one of these. So if you gathered several thousand seeds, you can get plenty of Plant X seed pods. It's no longer the case in Ark Survival Ascended, but that could change. This is just the first couple days I'm recording this video, so check the description of the video, and I will update it if they do change it to add it to where you can get Plant X seeds from these cattails. But if they do make that possible, if you go to 89 and 46.2, which is right next to South Zone 2 spawn area, right at the mouth of this river, there's a ton of cattails, so this will be the best place to get Plant X seeds in Ark Survival Ascended if they do change that. They might not, but I thought I'd tell you about that just in case they do. So hopefully this guide will help you get all of the Plant X seeds you need to make hundreds of vegan turrets to defend your base and keep you totally safe as soon as you can unlock large crop plots. Please drop a comment and let me know if you were able to get some Plant X seeds from one of these locations safely and where you prefer to find Plant X seed pods. And I'd love to hear the GPS coordinates of any other Plant X seed pods that you find on the Ark Survival Ascended island map, because I'm sure there are some that are so well hidden in different parts of the swamp that I haven't been able to find them. Make sure you hit that like button if this video helped you so it can help more people. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell for all notifications, because I am just getting started and there's so many more Ark Survival Ascended resource guides that I'm going to be launching every day, and if notifications aren't on, you probably won't know about them. Thanks for watching this video from the Ark Survival Guide. Please give it a thumbs up, share it around, and leave a comment. That helps us so much, and we love hearing from you. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and ring that bell for all notifications so you don't miss our next video full of tricks that will help you win at Ark. While you wait, here's more videos you can watch right now, and we will see you in the next video.